11:30 p.m. Just finished an hour on the stairmaster. I'm outside of the gym right now. Now, why am I here? Why did I just do an hour on the stairmaster? It's so random, right? Well, I was sitting in the screen porch at home and I was smoking a cigar. I was like, oh, this is nice. I'm relaxing. But the moment I caught myself being comfortable or smoking that cigar, my thought process was, what am I doing? What am I doing right now? What did I do to deserve this? I haven't put in nearly as much effort as I should be towards my goals. What am I doing? And because I caught myself being comfortable, I was like, I need to do something that I do not want to do right now. Because I would be in bed right now, I'd be sleeping. My bedtime is set for 10:30. But that didn't stop me from doing something uncomfortable, because I knew that if I went to bed not doing something difficult before going to sleep or earning my sleep, I'm just a loser. I'm a complete loser. And here's the thing. Anytime I'm like getting kind of comfortable, anytime I get to the point where I'm kind of enjoying myself, I get scared. Like I genuinely get scared. Why? Because comfort was blinding me to the fact that I was falling behind for years of my life. If you don't know, my parents are divorced and I was living at my mom's house for basically my entire life. And it was extremely comfortable. I didn't have that many responsibilities and I just did my thing. I had a girlfriend, life was good, I was eating whatever, I didn't really have a curfew. Because of that, I wasn't growing. Because of that, I was remaining stagnant. But guess what? I had to move from my mom's house somewhere else that forced me to have that realization of, holy shit, nobody is coming to save me. And if I want to change my life, and if I don't want to be emotionally or mentally or unstable or have the victim mentality, then I have to place myself in a position where I have to grow. And this is why I'm scared of being comfortable, because I'm afraid of falling back into my old ways or remaining the same, because my goal is to become the best version of myself, is to become the complete man so that I can be the version of me that I envision for my future wife and my kids. And I know that if I am comfortable, I will never actually achieve that version of me. And this is where so many men go wrong, is they don't even realize that if life is so good or if they're comfortable and they're enjoying everything, there's a really good chance they're not actually moving the needle. So this is why I intentionally place myself in a position that's uncomfortable daily. This is why I wake up early every single morning and have my alarm across the room and make my bed and take a cold shower immediately and follow a routine and track my lifts, track my macros, track my steps, or do an hour of the stairmaster when I don't want to. And it's because if I do these things, it gives me direction and it gives me purpose, and it's extremely uncomfortable. And when you're uncomfortable, that's when you grow. It's when you learn to fight these mental battles. It's when you learn to conquer your mind. I've noticed there has been so many times in my life where I'll kind of lay off. I won't be as extreme. But that is when I'm not personal developing. I'm staying the same. I'm not actually growing mentally or physically. It's like when I become extreme, when I become obsessed, when I do things like this, there's not a single person in the parking lot, bro. It's just me. It's just me. Nobody's here. And it's because I am obsessed. And it's because I have to be the one to be extreme if I want to be 1%. If I want to be the top 1%, then I have to be extreme. And you do too. Just remember, do not allow comfort to blind you to the fact that you are falling behind. You have to do things that will force you to grow. Otherwise, you will remain average just like everyone else. So actually apply this, bro. I'm telling you, if you remain comfortable, you're going to look back in a month, 3 months, 6 months, a year, multiple years, and you're going to be like, holy crap, I haven't changed at all. And eventually you're going to be on your deathbed saying, I shoulda, coulda, woulda. But instead, I allowed all the distractions to stop me from achieving my goals. This is why I talk about cutting out the distractions. spending more time in solitude. Because when you spend more time in solitude, that is when you begin to learn yourself. That is when you can take time to reflect and analyze things, collect data, assess it, and create from it. I'm going to turn it up a notch because lately I have noticed that I've definitely laid off. I've definitely laid off being as extreme as I used to be. And I'm looking back now, it's like, I haven't grown as much as I want to. And it's because I've become content. I've become satisfied with where I'm at. And it's not cool, because what happens when I meet my future wife? She's going to think I'm a bitch, right? My whole goal is to be the best version of me, to become the man that my future wife deserves. So that doesn't come from being comfortable. Push past your limits. Prove to yourself what you're capable of, and get after it.